Hey everyone, James Madison Otis here, and today we're going to be looking at a video out of Gulfport, Florida. Now this officer forgot to turn his body camera off, and what he caught here is gold. They're going to be taking bets on who's going to arrest this guy first, and the other officer calls him an effing D-bag, all because he's coming into City Hall to make a complaint because he feels that he is singled out in this community here for attempting to operate a food truck. And it's not even a food truck, it's a food cart. And it's not even a food cart, it's an ice cream cart. And the city had issued him some citations for it. The state law does not allow local municipalities to regulate these types of food carts. So as Jesse decides he wants to go in and make a complaint against the city here and what they've done to him, he's then trespassed from the building. Now what's weird about this is that the whole entire city here is under this cloak of secrecy. I attempted to get a complaint form from the police chief today, and he cited to me that it's exempt. If you want to see the full text of that, go to the website JM Audits. I've got the text there so you guys can read it. And then my reply back. But they are so dumb at this town that the actual state law says that they don't have to provide any security footage of anything. But they went ahead and did it, showing that Jesse had not been in the building. You can see him on the phone there, walking up to the door and possibly throwing something away, but he didn't even enter the building at this time. And this is what this department appears to be doing, is fabricating, making up stories, and creating a narrative against someone who thinks that there is racial disparities in this department and the city here. And with these small towns, a lot of them have no accountability because they don't answer to anybody except for themselves, just like most do. And the council and the mayor are generally all on board with what the police department do because they all work for each other. Well, this man was trespassed from City Hall unlawfully here. There is court cases out there. I think it's Catron versus St. Petersburg that just spells out that you can't be trespassed from public property unless you commit some crime, period. If you don't like what you're seeing in this video, I'll put a link in the description for the chief's email, and maybe you can get some information from him.
Conditions apply.
What can I do for you?
I'm still having issues with that guy around the corner. He doesn't return any of my messages.
Okay.
For 2 weeks, I've been trying to contact him.
Okay.
2 weeks. He's going to keep telling me to continue keep calling back and leaving voicemails, and saying when he does have plans to call me back.
Which guy around the corner?
Whatever that Frederick is. So now I want to complain for
At the building department?
Yes, whatever.
Okay. All right, we have to take that up with the building department. That's
Well,
not...
I've been trying to, but he refuses to do anything for me.
All right. Well, this officer here...
So I want a complaint form, and so I can file a complaint against him, and that'll be it.
We don't have a complaint form
Not
for
you.
other cities.
It's all about him. He should have one in this department.
I understand. Do you want to get the trespass going? Because that's what they're calling us for. Just so you know, you're being trespassed from City Hall.
You can't do that. It's
Yes,
against
I
the
can.
law.
Okay.
Okay.
The city manager and city attorney have already authorized it.
Okay.
You are allowed to be in the public parking lot. You're allowed to attend.
This is public. That is public.
You're allowed to attend city council
This
meetings.
is public.
You
That's
are no
public.
longer allowed inside City Hall due to your aggressive nature towards city
What
staff.
aggressive nature? What, your consistent lying?
I'm not going to argue it with you, Jesse.
Okay.
This is on behalf of the city manager and the city attorney. If
Go on.
you return inside that building, you will be arrested for trespass after warning.
And then again, I'm going to be contacting my attorney. We'll see. We'll have a field day with it.
That's fine.
Harry,
Ready to go for 10 Alpha 10 4?
I am at City Hall, and with this one here, and who, for one hour reason, is issuing me a criminal trespass warning, not allowing me anywhere on City Hall property anymore.
Ready to go for 10 Alpha 10 4?
Jerks. They want to be bullies. They don't want to help me at all throughout this entire thing and this entire issue here in town. And here I am now again talking about that I'm the aggressor.
Yep. Yeah, we're good. Pope's just issuing the trespass and then we'll be on our way.
Okay. So why am I being issued the trespass warning?
City attorney and the city manager have issued your trespass warning due to your behavior,
My behavior, which
towards
behavior
city
is that?
employees inside the building.
And which
So you
behavior is
wouldn't-
that? Not
you
allowing
no
them
longer-
to catch attitudes with me?
You're not going to get an
allowing them to hang
argument
their
out
phones
of
on
me.
me, not allowing them to not to return my calls.
You're
not
not going to get an
returning
argument
my
out of me.
emails.
Your fight's not with
How
me.
interesting. Because you've been doing the same thing, didn't you?
No, sir.
Weren't you being aggressive with me
aggressive
last
with
time
every
I was
member
here?
of the
But every
city
time I called
staff.
you had the audacity to hang up the phone on me too.
We're not going to have an argument
Yeah,
here,
we're
Mr.
not
Lee.
going to
You're
have an
being
argument because,
trespassed,
again,
and
you're
that's all
live
there
on
is to
camera.
it.
That's the only reason why you're not being the same way you are. But put you behind the phone.
You're always on my camera.
Put you behind a phone and it's and you're completely different.
So, the way you're acting right now is exactly why you get hung up on and exactly why you're being trespassed.
Conversation, believe me.
Ready to 14 Alpha?
Step back from this vehicle, please. You can
Okay.
record from over
1,
there.
2, 3, there you go.
This is 14 Alpha. We have a SWAT unit if you want to chat in regards to my DA.
Trespassing into this and here at Gulfport City Hall into this and for apparently being too aggressive. I can't speak up, I can't defend myself, I can't do anything this without them trying to violate my rights.
He's requesting a squad 2 unit to be 51.
And this is one of the biggest smucks in this and that we have
Nobody's
here.
close, have a penalty spark response.
One of this and that likes to pretend to be one way into this and be completely the other into this and when he's being confronted and with a camera. But God knows this and if you have a conversation with him over the phone in this and he's the biggest aggressor in this and there is here in town.
So the longer you talk, the more you show people who the aggressor is.
No, you were the one showing it. It's been 2 years of this
it's no problem,
just to be
Mr.
able to work. That's all this is. It's just you guys being spiteful, you guys being utilized in this and to continue this thing with their bullying.
If you're caught with trespass, if you go inside City Hall, you will be arrested.
What's it again? I'm sorry, let everyone hear it.
If you go inside the City Hall building, you'll be arrested for trespass.
Right, for what then again? What exactly are you trespassing me again for?
We're done, Mr. Lee.
What again are you trespassing
If you return
for?
into the City Hall, you'll be arrested.
For what? You're trying to protect my rights?
You want to cut that just so I can go give this to them, and that way they can, the city. I'll let the city attorney
You
know.
could have adjusted other things. You didn't bother to upholding the other laws that you had here.
I'm doing good. How are you two doing?
3 to 14 Alpha, 22 Alpha, 51 unit, also
Better
penalty
than that,
spark 1
gentlemen.
unit. Copy.
I don't know who wants to hold on to it, but this is his trespass warning. He's real happy about it. So
10-14, you 10-4.
Called you guys because they called.
I know that's okay. Yeah, he's.
10-4, he just started getting pretty aggressive inside and staff is asking for
Zinni is.
Jim's coming back. I think
Okay, I'll just leave it with her.
Thank you.
So,
You're the best.
he said he's coming back in. I said, go ahead. But honestly, it would make my day. So, hello. Here's Mr. Lee's trespass warning. He was out there raising hell again. So
Thank you.
he's been informed if he comes back within the hall, he'll go to jail.
Excellent.
All right.
Thank you.
No problem.
We appreciate you.
Oh, that's what I see. I'm like, yep, let me go ahead and go over there and get 2020.
So I'm gonna, when you go to 2401 53rd Street, it lists all the different sections. So I'm just gonna go ahead and check them all.
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay, just-
Yeah, we'll know it. We'll send out an email to everybody letting them know he's been trespassed.
Oh, so he didn't want to go in?
Yeah. After all the talk, I'm like, go ahead.
I'm
As soon as I hand you that paper, please walk
I was
in
like,
there.
I'm trying to ride as fast as I could.
So he's like, you won't give me. I'm like, it's not my responsibility to give you a complaint form for a director level position at the city. Go talk to his position. Go talk to his department. The police department doesn't handle all complaints on every incident. Like, no, I don't have to give you a sheet. I'm not going to. You come in here acting like that, you get out of here. It's tired of his crap, dude. It's ridiculous. I'm going to sue you. Go ahead, dude. I'm covered. All I'm doing is what the order I've been given by the city manager and city attorney, who've already legally reviewed and determined that they're fine with issuing
per
it.
city
So
manager,
it's,
which
yeah. It's, okay. You've been trespassed. You walk through the door, you go to jail. It's up to you. Go ahead. Bet he doesn't come back in 15 minutes.
So should we take a wager on who's gonna arrest him first?
Yeah. Bet on whether or not he actually comes back in 15 minutes.
Chief sent me a message last night about the first reading.
Yeah, he said it passed through.
Yeah, 4-1.
Yeah.
At least the
on
first one
reading.
anyway.
Yeah, so. God, he's such an asshole.
Still on you.
If you don't like what you're seeing in this video, I'll put a link in the description for the chief's email, and maybe you can get some information from him.